Okay, this is in this question it says the table shows information about the average adult spending in 2008 as a percentage of average total adult spending in 2008. Okay, so in both cases you're dealing with a year. It's adult spending, so average adult spending in 2008 as a percentage of total adult spending, so everything that people spend. So we have items, so food, 11% is spent on food, housing, 11% on housing, leisure, 13%, and so on. So read the table, think about what it means, and make sure you have a good understanding as you progress in the question. Then it says in May, Katie spent a total of £425. So that's how much she spent altogether. She spent 48.45 of her £425 on food. Compare the percentage that Katie spent on food with the average adult spending on food. Okay, so let's think about this. What's the average adult spending on food? It's 11%. So what this means is the average adult in 2008 spent 11% of their money on food. I need to work out what percentage of her money Katie spent on food. Now she spent 48.45 out of her £425. So what she spent on food was 48.45 out of 425. Now I could work that out on my calculator, but to turn it into a percentage, I need to times it by 100. Okay, so it's just times it by 100, and then the percentage sign would tag along, and it's that many percent. If I plug that into my calculator, I'd get 11.4%. Now, what does that tell me? Katie spent about the same amount, right? So Katie spent 11.4%, slightly more than the average adult 11%. So it's almost the same, but she spent a little bit more. So I put the numbers in. So I'm telling the examiner that I'm comparing the numbers. I've seen the 11% on the table, and I recognize that 11.4 is slightly more than 11%. Okay, so very straightforward question, but you need to be confident with working out percentages, right? And this again, very wordy question. You need to read it and understand exactly what they're asking you to do.